My brother today will prepare the braised pork for you guys. So here's the recipe.
So here's the first. I'm going to blanch the vegetable, the green bean, corn, carrots, and the sweet potato, and the mushroom. Each of it have different compound of the nutrition, like the edamame bean. Contain a lot of the soy protein, high in fiber, and then for the corn we have a lot of the vitamin B3 and the antioxidant. As for the carrot, everybody knows is very rich in vitamin A, which is a beta-carotene, which when we digest it, it will convert to vitamin A, which is very good for our eye, and especially nowadays it's very hot, the sun is very strong, it can give a certain protective layer to our eye. As for the potato, it's very rich in fiber, vitamin B groups. And also the mushroom is a very rich plant-based protein as well. So I'm going to blanch it, gently blanch it first. Usually I will blanch the item it requires the longest time to cook, which is the carrots and the purple potato. So I'm going to blanch it first, which I'm going to put it for mix it in the rice later on.
Normally it will take how long for this to blanch?
Usually once you see it starting to boil, then you can put another, you can put the
ingredients,
corn and beans to boil for another 2 minutes. I'm going to prepare for the braised pork. After I put the pork inside, when I saute it, it will have a lot of the fat coming out from the pork plant. So maybe just one tiny cup of it would be enough. First the garlic. See it starting to simmer, going to boil up. Then you add on another ingredient, which is the corn and the beans. The mushroom I use for my pork. Actually, mushroom is a very good ingredient that it can cook very last. It doesn't ruin the texture of it.
So it's all ingredients chopped in the cube size?
Yes.
It'll be easier to cook?
Yes. And also easier to eat when I mix it in the rice. So you can see it's starting to brown.
Hear the sound.
Try to lower heat. Then I put in my
next ingredients.
Pre-marinated pork belly, which is I just put only 2 ingredients, which is soy sauce and white pepper.
Sweet. Normally how long to cook for this?
Usually depends how the texture that you want. Usually it took 30 minutes to 45 minutes. If you want your pork belly to be more tender, the longer time it will take. So for me, I would take almost like 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes.
I see.
So as I sauteing the pork, you can see the water is already boiling. So I'll put this aside, turn it to small fire, and then I close it. It's not recommended to boil your vegetable for too long time. It will destroy the nutrition inside. Most of the vitamin and mineral that we know of is actually they are very heat sensitive.
So here's the blanch ingredients.
Give it a little stir.
What's the next step?
Next step, I'm going to put in the water to start to braise the pork belly. Depends how long you wanted to braise it and how big the capacity you wanted to cook, or how many portions. Then the water you adjust based on it. The earlier they put on, the more flavor that it goes into the egg. So what's the seasoning for it? I'm going to put some first soy sauce.
Soy sauce, 1 cup, 1 cap, 2 cap.
1 cap.
I
will do it 1 cap first.
1 cap first.
At the end, almost end of the braising, I will adjust accordingly based on how the taste I want it to be. So what next is the black sauce. Sweet black sauce.
sweet black sauce 1 cup. Okay.
Some peppers.
Additional peppers.
And give it a quick stir.
Quick stirs and mushroom.
It's all braised together, and you just cover it and wait for the next 30 minutes. You can have a very good braised pork.
Okay, that's good.
For the fire, you bring it to the high heat, let it boiling. Once it boils, you turn it to the low heat to let it simmer over the time. My
Tips.
personal favorite ingredient that I like to add on in most of my diet, which is pork skin. Pork is most of the people, they don't really take the pork skin because they don't think it's a very high in nutritional value. Actually, pork skin is very rich in collagen. A lot of people know it. They know it. Collagen is good for the skin, this and that. Actually, collagen it does more than good for your skin only. There's like the formation of the hair, the skin, and the nail. It requires a lot of collagen. As we age, our collagen will slowly decline. Our body will slowly decline for this collagen that we needed. So we need to take extra collagen from the hot sauce to fulfill the collagen level that we need.
Look at the pork
Gently blanch it
skin.
first to
How long to blanch the pork skin?
the reason we're blanching it just to remove the impurities from the pork skin. It doesn't require a very long time to blanch it here. You maybe take it once it boils, then you maybe cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Then you transfer it to the braised pork.
Already boiled. Now is the time to
So as
rinse
you
it.
can see, there's some of the impurities from the pork skin is floating on the top of it. So that's the purpose we're doing. We boil it first before we put it in our actual soup pot or braised pork. Like this, and we just pour it out. Be careful of the steam though. It can be very hot.
Now we are preparing for the rice.
Give the rice a quick rinse. So after I rinse my rice, I just add on the water. How much water do you need to cook the rice? Use your magic fingers. So the first knot of your finger.
This is the Asian tradition.
Yes. So it doesn't hit the first knot of the finger, so I will add on more water. So it hit my first knot of my finger, so this is good to go. The rice to boil. After the boil, I give it a stir. After the stir, then I just close it. Cook for 15 minutes, and then it will be done.
So people who don't have a rice cooker, you can cook in this way. The water is boiling.
So as you can see, the water is boiling now, which means it's time to give it a quick stir. Give it a stir so that it will avoid the sticking under the pan. It will cause the burn. Stir. Close it up and turn from the fire from high heat to low heat to let it simmer for 15 minutes. During this time, try not to open it and check it out for the rice. So after the 15 minutes, then you just leave it up and it's good to go.
Okay.
If you want the sauce of your braised pork more thicker, you can just break up the egg yolk so that the egg yolk will mix with the sauce. It will make the sauce much thicker. Brown rice soup. Yeah.
Ta-da! Here's the result. So we have added the remaining ingredients. Ta-da! Here's the result of the braised pork and super healthy rice with the additional vegetable. Wow, yeah, look at it. All the collagens is here. Here's the version 1 for the plating. And here's the version 2. Okay, let's have the first try on this pork braise. Wow. Super juicy and very tasty. Not bad. The taste really tastes like my mom's stew.
It brings back all the memory when last time when I taste my mom cook.
Not bad. Now I taste the pork skin, the collagen. Very tender, very elastic. Can feel the collagen in the skin. Definitely a good choice. And now the rice. The rice is a bit tasteless, but with the additional vegetable, the sweet corn really add up a lot of flavor in it, and also the sauce of the braised pork is very good after mixing it up together. Not bad. Overall, I would give the marks 8 out of 10. Okay,
It's a 10 out of 10.
Got room to improve, okay?